And welcome to another Thursday. We're gonna doodle together today, and I'm so excited. I am gonna start like I always do and paint a little something on my ugly tattoo. Well, hello everybody. My name is Carolina the Doodler, and I am an artist. I love to doodle, I love to paint, and I love to make children's coloring books and storybooks. And today we're gonna be painting and doing all of that. And I have a super special surprise for you all that I'm so excited to share. So I'm gonna start by doodling something on my arm. So I'm gonna pull up some little faces. I have a whole setup that looks like a little spaceship on my desk. When you get here, let me know if you can hear me well. Maybe I should put my headphones on. Do headphones even work on live streams? I don't know. Let's find out. Let me find my headphones. Okay, here we go. Alright, so we got some headphones. And we got, this is half of Totoro. Totoro. Okay, so if you get here, can you let me know if you can hear me? Because it could little child. I'm gonna put some old doodles on here while I look for my little happy faces. And let's just get started. Okay, so we're gonna start by doodling a little face. First, I'm gonna just shape my brushes a little bit. I like to shape them up when I wash them. That way the bristles stay nice and sharp. So if you're ever wondering why your brushes are not doing what you need them to do, sometimes you just have to do the extra stuff and shape them up. Shape them up or slip them out. I like to use the stiletto brushes from Body Color Cosmetics. So those are the brushes that you're going to see me using the most. And I'm just going to give them a quick shape up and get them ready to go. And we're going to start painting a few fun things. So let's get my brushes. And if you're wondering where I'm putting them on this thing right here. This is my little brush holder that I like to use both when I paint at home or at actual live events. So I'm going to be putting the links to all of the cool things that I use in the description. So make sure that you check back in. If you're watching the replay, you can see all the links to all this good stuff in the description. And that way you can check those things out. It's nice to hear when somebody recommends things that they've been using for a long time, because they're proven to be better than you taking a gamble on something that's never been used before. Okay, so now that we're ready, let's go ahead and do my little face right there. I like to keep it very simple. And let me show you what I'm using today. I like to use water activated face paints. So I use a different brands. This is my favorite one. This is a little 12 color palette from Wolf FX, and it's my absolute favorite. I wish there was somebody here that could tell me if you could hear me okay, or if I should take my headphones off. I don't know. I don't know. I'm taking a gamble here. So if you're here and you're watching, let me know if I sound normal, if you can even hear me at all. Right? Isn't that cool? Hello, Christian. Christian, tell me something. Can you hear me okay, or do I sound like I'm like 5 rooms away? I don't know if the headphones work or not. You can hear me? Okay. I wonder if it's the headphones. All right, awesome. Thank you, Christian. I appreciate you. So this is my 12 color palette. This is a brand that's been around forever, and it's the colors that I like to use the most. This is water activated face paint. If you've ever purchased face paint at a store and it was kind of weird and it felt really difficult to use, it was probably not water based. So this stuff is activated with water, and it's the best. The best. This is what they look like when they're big. When they grow up, they look like this. Ay! Sorry, little cake, you fell out, but that's okay. This is my white, and then I also have the black one. They're awesome, awesome blossom. And again, when you watch the replay, you can see all the links to all these things that I use in the description. Okay, so I'm gonna get started by painting a little face. If you are here and you just joined me, welcome. My name is Carolina the Doodler. I'm an artist, a face painter, and since 2025, I've been an author of some really cool children's books and coloring books. And so nice to meet you. Do you have an NFL team? Not yet. Not yet. I'm working on that one. Do you? Maybe someday I'll have a team of something. Okay, so let's get started by doodling a little face. And while I'm doing this, if you want to give me any requests, this is typically what I do. These are the baby wipes from when I painted my arm last week. This is my Snoopy with my little Woodstock, and we did Mojo Jojo. I love cartoons, so I like to paint little cartoons on my arm. If you ever, this is Gudetama. And then what's this last one again? Oh, it's a little baby dinosaur. I just a baby. If you ever run across my videos anywhere, you're gonna recognize my little flowers. And I just love to paint cartoons. I love to paint cartoons. You got the Buccaneers. There you go. You see, we're all making it big. Eventually, we're all gonna make it big. All right, so let's do a cute little face because I got this tattoo once and I don't like it, so I'm just gonna turn it into something else. Ta-da! Look how happy. All right, so Christian, do you have any favorite cartoons that you like to watch? Or should I just paint whatever I want today? I don't know. You guys tell me. You tell me. I recently know that SpongeBob was pretty popular. Everybody was watching SpongeBob and eating those SpongeBob meals from Burger King. You see, SpongeBob, we're on the same wavelength. Maybe we'll paint SpongeBob today. Why not? Let's try it because who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants. There we go. He's so happy now. You see that? Hello. Let's do it. Let's do SpongeBob in honor of Christian, who's been helping me since I started. So thank you. It's nice to meet you. I do have my computer on my side because I like to look at reference pictures because I'm not that incredible that I remember everything off the top of my head. If you're a new artist and you're going, how do I learn how to draw? How do I learn how to paint? One of the best exercises that you can do is copying things, looking at pictures and just getting some references. And that's how you can start. Start by figuring out how other people draw other things. And then eventually, as you get your skills, sharpened, you can start coming up with your own style. So you're not copying because you're trying to profit from it. You're just copying it to practice. Okay. So let me see. I found a cute little picture of SpongeBob. He's so sad. Okay, we're gonna use this one. I will show it to you guys at the end so you can compare my work with the reference picture that I'm gonna look at, okay? So I found this really silly little SpongeBob over here. Let me see if I can save it. I can! Oh my goobers! Alright, I'm gonna save it and we're gonna get started. And if anybody else wants to throw out any ideas of what I should paint next, I'm gonna paint a few of these. This is a fun little space, so you can come in and out, or you can hang out if you've got nothing else going on tonight. I will be here until 9 p.m. and I'm gonna do a bunch of fun things. I'm gonna paint on my arm, and if you have questions or suggestions or whatever, just go for it. Oh, hello, Milo Pony. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. I like to sing to you guys. I like to sing it. I like the sun and the moon and the spring. I like to sing it. Okay, so one of the things that I like to do is I start painting from lightest to darkest. And the reason I do that is because you can always cover light colors, but you cannot cover dark colors. So, it's easier if you just start with the super, super light and then you work your way up to the darkest. Can you draw a paw? Ooh, a paw would be cool. That's a super easy one. If you stick around, right after I do this little SpongeBob, we can do a paw. What do you think? When I do paws events for little kids, I like to keep it really simple because usually the paw is something that you do on the little kids that don't have any patience. Awesome. Okay, you'll be here. And so I like to do the paw just simple and fast. If it happens to be that the kid is into it and they're just like, okay, I'll let you paint my cheek or my hand or whatever, then I try to add more things to it. But usually I keep it super basic, and then it depends. Sometimes kids, when they're really little, they're not too fond of getting even sitting still for too long, because they're brand new humans. They have a lot of things to do. They don't have time to sit. My artistic skills are really good. Nice. That's awesome. What do you like to do? Like to paint, or you're more into drawing? What's your thing? All right, so SpongeBob, he's a big old sponge, and I think I'm just gonna do some markings here. I sometimes miss the mark, literally with SpongeBob, and I make him look all squished, and that's not fun when you have like a squish sponge. So I'm gonna start by doing his shape. You draw people, eyes, or anything else really cool. Drawing people is probably the hardest thing for me, and it's because people are real. It's like if you draw a person and they look derpy, like we all know what people look like. But it's just one of the most challenging things for me. I also don't practice enough to how to draw people, but I do practice cartoons a lot. So I like to do this. But yeah, that's really great. That's really, really great. So let's see, I'm gonna keep going. So I'm just trying to paint a light shade of yellow first, and then we're just gonna keep building and building and shaping and shaping. If I were to do a SpongeBob at an event, I would do this a lot faster. I definitely wouldn't be so chatty. I would just kind of go for it. But because we're here and we're hanging out and nobody's rushing me, I get to enjoy myself. I get to enjoy myself. Okay, so now we have the basic shape of SpongeBob. I gave myself enough room that I can do his mouth right here, but now that I'm looking at it, I think I'm gonna add a smidge more sponge on the bottom, just in case. I can always cover it if it's too much. But I'd rather have more than not enough. Yeah, that feels right. Yeah, that's the ticket. Okay, so now we're gonna add his nosies. Moses supposes his toes is roses. So he's got this little bulb of a nose right there. Like so. It goes right in between his eyes. Right there. And then we're gonna grab some orange, also known as orange. And we're gonna give him some little cheekies. Cheekies, because he's so happy. He's just a happy guy. And then I know that his teeth are gonna be kind of down here, and he's got a chin. So I'm gonna put like the ghost of a chin around here. Then we can add to it later. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Okay. So, this is the hard part because he has kind of like a greenish undertone situation going on. Yeah, exactly. I'm just a chill guy. I would get upset about having to paint fast, but I'm just a chill guy. Okay, so we're gonna do some greenish situations going around. See, that's too green. No, go back. Go back. There we go. So we're gonna do some kind of like little spongy holes. Spongy holes. What do you call these? Pores? I like the word spongy holes. Let's go with that. We make up our own words sometimes, and that's okay. Sometimes I can't think of the real words, so we just make them up. Okay, and then now we have some sponge holes, and we're gonna take advantage that I have the color already on my brush, and we're gonna do it's kind of like an outline, but not really, but yes, but no. Like that, it goes all the way around because he's just a cool little sponge dude. There we go. And it looks like he has it on the bottom too, so let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. Maybe I. Oh my gosh, he looks like himself already, right? What do you guys think? I can dig it. I can dig it, this SpongeBob. Okay, let's add some clothes because this guy needs a whole body. Yes, there you go. So how did you guys find me? Were you already following my account here, or were you just bored today, snooping around, and then you saw me and you're like, "Hey, what's going on in here?" I would love to know how you have become my buddies because we are now buddies. because you found me, and now we can be buddies. So we're gonna give him his little sleeves here because he's a proper young guy. You know, he wears a shirt. Honestly, it looks like you drew the smiley face up there in the game. It does, right? He's like, ah! You scrolled through live. Oh, how cool! That's awesome! Yay! You know, honestly, I love YouTube. I've been everywhere else for a long, long time. I've been on that other place that rhymes with pickpock. I was on that other one that rhymes with space book for a long time. And then I also was on that other one that rhymes with Spinstagram. And then this year I was like, well, actually not this year, but about three months ago, I was looking at my YouTube one day and I'm like, why am I not hanging out in here more? This is like the coolest place. So here I am. I've been hanging out full time in the Ubity Tubity for about 90 days, a little bit more than that. And I gotta say, this is not my favorite place. Why wasn't I here before? What's going on? So I'm here to stay and I'm loving it. Loving it. So yeah, tell your friendsies. And if you like my stuff and you want to help me out, go ahead and like some videos and comment. And you can even drop requests on my videos. And then next time I go live, maybe I'll paint them. Why not? Let's be friendsies. Okay, so we're gonna paint his square pants. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? So he's turning out a little bit bigger than I would like him to, but who cares? Who cares? We do what we want. So we got some brown. He looks like his pants are too tight. That's what he looks like. My friends, these are football players, and so am I. Oh, so you play football. Okay, all right. And the Buccaneers, right? I played flag football once when I was in middle school. I was in eighth grade. I had just moved to the United States. So I was a brand new in this place, in this country. And I was playing flag football, which I didn't even know what it was, in PE. And from what I understood, football, you tackle people and you stop people from making goals, right? But I didn't know what the difference was between regular football and flag football. I didn't know that all you had to do is take somebody's flag off of their waist, and that was it. You didn't have to like tackle anybody. Well, little old me decided to block this big boy that was just running towards the end zone, and this boy tackled me. He ran right through me. Flew across the field. I probably flew like 5 yards. I know I'm exaggerating, but I flew pretty hard, and everybody was just like, oh! They thought that was the end of me, but thankfully, I'm a strong chick and I survived. Not chicken, a strong chick, and I survived. Not a chicken like, and I never played football again. The coach was like, no, I have no idea how much 5 yards. I don't know. I don't have great visuals on yards. Is that a lot? Can we say I flew like 5 feet? Maybe like 2 feet. That I can tell you. Oh, 15 feet. Okay, so that's too much. That's like when somebody goes fishing and they're like, the fish was this big, and it's like not really that big. Okay, so I flew like maybe 3 or 4 feet in the air and just like landed on my back. And so yeah, never played football again. It was the end, the beginning and the end. So SpongeBob needs little tiny skinny legs because he's a sponge. He's not that heavy. He doesn't need like big old muscly legs. He just needs tiny legs. Each yard is 3 feet. Oh, thank you. You see, I learned something today. I had no idea. And if I did, I forgot. It's true what they say, when you finish school, like you just kind of forget most of the stuff they taught you. And it's been a long time for me, so I don't remember any of that. Sometimes I just use a calculator and we're good. Okay, so we have a body, we have some pants, we have legs. There's still a couple more colors that I want to add before I outline. So let's keep adding. I'm really happy with him so far. He's looking just so adorable. We're gonna grab red. The hat. He has a hat? You wish you played for the Buccaneers? Maybe you still can, right? I don't know. Why not? Anything's possible. Or maybe you can own them. Yeah, you can own the Buccaneers. Why not? Oh, you're 12. Okay, so you have plenty of time, Christian, to make it into the football team. Why not? Time, eh, time is on your side, buddy. Just make it happen. Practice really hard, show up, and just do what you gotta do and make it happen for yourself, you know? Anything's possible in this life. You just gotta do it. And I know that sounds easier to say it than to do it, but why not? Why not? The only thing that stops us from doing the things that we really want to do is ourselves. It's really that simple, you know? Sometimes we think, oh, I'll do that maybe in a year, or I'll do that eventually. And then next thing you know, it's been a long time and we haven't done anything. We just keep finding excuses. That's happened to me a lot. So sometimes we just gotta like rip the band-aid and just go for it and just do it. Why not? We only have one life to live and we gotta enjoy it. And we gotta do the things that we really want. And nobody could tell you otherwise. If anybody ever tells you you can't do that, that's a crazy idea. I'd be like, yes, so watch me. And at least try, right? You can't know until you try. We know ourselves better than anybody else could ever know us. Okay, we got some cheeks. Exactly, easier said than done. That's true. And now we need some freckles. Let's add some freckles. So I'm trying to add all the colors that go in SpongeBob before I go for the black outline that he needs on some of his body parts. Let's give him some eyeballs. He looks a little scary right now. He's like, Red Rob, please give me eyeballs. Please. Oh no. Cheeks, yes. He's got cheeks. I love his little cheekies. So he has like really light blue eyes. I don't have a real light blue, like this is teal or dark blue, so I'm just gonna make them. Mixing colors is my jam. Ooh, I kind of like that, but that's not teal enough, so let me add some teal. There we go. That's the color I was looking for. Yeah, that's the ticket. Okay, there we go. What is AFK? I feel like his eyes are too small, but we can fix that. We can pickle that. So I'm gonna make his eyes a smidge bigger, and we're gonna see what happens. I think I can still do it. Like they should be all the way out to here. I mean, SpongeBob has like huge eyes, and that's what makes him so silly and so cute. He's got like massive eyeballs. Eyeballs. It means away from keyboard. Oh, okay, all right. You know, I appreciate that you guys are teaching me stuff. I try to keep up, but things happen really fast in this world, and I can't keep up with all of it. Ooh, okay, I like this. I'm glad we're doing the eyes bigger because we are making them more opaque, which means they're gonna be more like in your face, you know? We might even make his little sleeves a smidge bigger because we do what we want. That's all I have to say about that. Sadly, yeah, you think? Sometimes it's good, you know, sometimes change is good. Sometimes it's a lot. Sometimes it's not enough. But such is life. Okay, now we have blue, we have white, we have red. Let's give him his baby blues. How does that song go? Ocean eyes. I don't know the lyrics, but I can meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, that's a bummer. That sounds like a bummer, buddy. We gotta enjoy it, you know, every minute. Sometimes memories are really good for us. Like, we just kind of hold on to them, like, stay with me forever. Yeah, exactly. I know, right, Milo? It's okay. So let's cheer you up. Let's cheer up, Christian, and we're gonna do some outline. We're gonna make SpongeBob smile for you, and then we're gonna give him his teeth and see how it goes. Okay? And I bet you he's gonna make you smile. Smile, smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. I say we start with the mouth so that he looks happy while we paint the rest of his body. Plus, that's my rule. Like I like to sing up. You know, I feel like he needs to be shaped a smidge more before I go for it with the ow, ow, stay in there. Ow. So let me grab some orange and just kind of give him some shaping up. He looks a little too like one-dimensional, and he's not a one-dimensional kind of guy. He's a fun guy. We'll give him maybe some orange here and just kind of like shape him up a smidge. Maybe on his arms and his hands. Like so. Yay, hello Christine. Yes, we are doing SpongeBob SquarePants. Meow, 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 meow. And we're about to do his super massive smile. Let's go for it. I was just shaping him up a smidge, but I think I'm ready. I'm gonna take a deep breath. Outlining can be scary, but we're gonna do it. Here we go. And I just gotta ask, I gotta be annoying and ask. Can you guys hear me okay, or do I sound like I'm inside a box? More the box? Oh, that is too thick, but whatevs. There we go. Christian is singing us a song. Who lives in a papa? Did I just say who lives in a papa? Not a papa, a pineapple. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants, wickedy wickedy, I have to pee. SpongeBob SquarePants. Wow, this guy has like outline everywhere. He has outline inside his eyes. We're gonna make him look soulless for a minute, and then later on we're gonna give him a soul. That way it looks like you guys are staring into his brain for a little bit, and you'll appreciate it more when I give him a soul, you know? It'll just be more exciting. His cheeks look like Dragon Balls. They do, like the fruit. Wait, is that a fruit? Ah. Okay, here we go. Oh, you're so fun. You hate your singing voice. You know what? I don't have a great singing voice, but I like to sing, so just do it. Who cares? I just go for it. It doesn't always come out pretty, and that's why I like to sing doing funny voices because it's more of like a joke for me, you know. So instead of singing like all like wow wow, because I can't sing like that, I'll just sing silly, and I'll just instead of singing who lives in a pineapple under the sea, I'll be like who lives in a pineapple under the sea, you know, just do a funny voice, and then boom. Oh, Dragon Ball's from anime. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, 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 yeah. Okay, he looks so scary right now. This is the scariest SpongeBob in the whole wide world. Oh no, that's not round, but it's okay. He's twitching. His eye's twitching because he saw something. Somebody forgot to like turn off the stove or something, and then he's like, "Oh no, all the burgers they got burnt." Oh, I know what he saw. Oh no, the table, it's broken. That's what he saw, and his eyes twitching. Ah, he got fired from the Krusty Krab. That's what it is. That's why his eye is twitching. We figured it out together. All right, so I'm gonna put the little smile lines first so that I know where I'm going when I do the line. Here we go. This is scary. This could ruin everything. Let's go. Let's just do it. Keep shining. Keep smiling. Okay, all right. Not bad. Not bad at all. He needs teeth now, so I'm going to add some teeth and see what happens. Let's give him his teeth. And then I could have done the mouth a little bit lower, but it's okay. We're going to be A-okay. You just have to believe. Okay, he's got teeth. I could take a big bite out of life. Make this a smidge darker, like so. And then you can actually see that he has teeth. And then we're going to outline them, okay? I think that's good enough. Maybe a little bit longer, and I'll just move his ghost chin a little bit lower. Again, we do what we want. I know what I want, and I want it now. There we go. We got teeth. I'm gonna let them dry before I outline them because I don't want my liner to turn gray, and then I'll be so sad. Whew, okay. We're gonna outline his tie, like so. And then give him his shirt collar, like that. Like that. And then there's no outline under the shirt, so we're just gonna do his square pants, which are more like rectangular, if I may say so. And then straight line all the way across. Okay, we're doing good, we're doing good. Did any of you try the SpongeBob meal from Burger King? I did not. It looked fun. I think I bought it for my kids, my sons. I did, I bought it for them. But I didn't have one, and I don't think they have them anymore. It's over. Ooh, his hands are outlined. Okay, that's gonna be a doozy. Well, let's try. You can make it if you try. Sometimes I just have to believe. Believe in yourself. The rest is up to me. You don't go chasing waterfalls. There's one. He looks silly. I feel like I did his arms a little too high. These arms should have been like down here. But he's got his shoulders up and his eyes twitching. He's just stressing today. SpongeBob is stressed out. And we're just gonna have to keep going because, he's having a rough day, but when you get stressed out, your shoulders like get all like shrugged up on into your neck and yeah, you like it? I don't know. I feel like he's stressing, but it's okay. It's okay. We are just gonna keep on going because we don't give up. We never give up in here. We keep going. Okay, dokie, artichoke. Okay, everything is outlined on this guy. Cheese and crackers. Okay, well, we keep going. We push through. We push through. I want to start thinking about painting something else next. But I also have a really cool surprise because I like to doodle. And I have something brand new that I want to share. But I don't know if I want to share it yet, so maybe I'll wait. I'll wait. I don't know. Maybe we'll paint one more thing after this, and then we'll show my super cool surprise. It's a surprise! Okay, we're down to the shoes. I still need to outline the sponge, but I'm going to do that at the end. For now, let's try some shoes. Let's make them some really cartoony, round and loony shoes. Like so. They can't be too big because he has little feet. Duh, like all sponges have little feet. Did you not know that? Okay, there's one shoe. 1, 2, pickle my shoe. And then let's do the other one. Oh, and here's a good time for me to tell you that water-activated face paint dries very quickly. And when it dries, it feels very powdery to the touch. Like it's not gooey or sticky. Hence why I can put my finger, my big old finger, right on top of the paint and it doesn't come off. It doesn't smudge, it doesn't smear. It stays right here. Ha ha ha! And the only way that you can take it off is if you activate it with water, which I will show you guys at the end. All this work and we're gonna obliterate him in just a few minutes. It'll be fun. We're gonna be like, goodbye, SpongeBob. You served your purpose on this earth. Whew, okay, let's outline the sponge. I'm gonna get like a dark greenish situation going. So I'm gonna mix a little bit of spice, no, a little bit of black. Maybe add some yellow to tone it, and then like some black again, and some green. I'm scared. I'm so scared right now, but we're gonna do it. Okay, that looks good enough. And now we're gonna outline it with this ugly little green that we just made. And I'm gonna show you all my reference at the end, so this will all make sense at the end, okay? You just have to believe. Because there can be miracles when you believe. The hope is frail. Okay, now the bottom. The bikini bottom. Imagine living in a pineapple and it smells like pineapple all the time. Okay, I think we need to give him a soul because he looks very scary right now with his shoulders up and his eye twitching. So, who's ready for a soul? I'm ready for it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And if you're just joining, hello. My name is Carolina the Doodler and I am an artist. I love to doodle and paint. I'm a professional face painter, which means I do this at parties and stuff. And I also am the author of some really cool children's books and coloring books. And today I have a really special surprise because we've been working really, really hard. And by we, I mean my husband. And he built me my very first iOS app in the Apple App Store. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit later what it looks like and how cool it is and how you guys can get it. You can get it on your iPads. You can play. We're actually going to play around, okay? All right, let's give him his soul because it's time. There's not enough white. I failed. I have failed you, SpongeBob. I'm sorry. That's why I test. See, that's not enough. My white is not whiting right now. We need to like really like just like pew, pew, pew. I need to focus. Focus. It's because I need a new white. Look at that. That poor thing is like hanging on for dear life. See, that's too wet. Too wet. Yeah, you like it? Thank you. Okay, so let's give him a soul. He's got double soul. And then on his twitchy eye. Ha! Look how cute he looks. Yeah, my white was not waiting yet. Wait. I have all the lines. All the lines. All right, well, he doesn't have a lot of highlights, but he does have some really cool highlights on his shoes. So let's put that there. Like so. And because I'm a how could I forget? I forgot like his whole pants situation. Because I was so focused on his eyes not being so freaky. But I think we have good eyes now and we could totally finish his pants before they fall off. Okay, let's do some pantalones. And this one. And then we're gonna give him a belt. 1, 2, 3. I can count. 4 belts. Okay, that's a lot better. All right, and then I like to finish all of my doodles with my signature dots because you can let in a child. So we're just gonna do my dot, 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 and dot, dot, dot. And we are done. And here is SpongeBob looking all cute in all his glory. There's a few things that we could have done better, but it could have also been worse. Like the shape of his head should have been a little more open on the top. It just could have been a little bit better. But we're gonna say this is not too shabby. Do you guys want to see my reference? I can show you what I was looking at the whole time, and then you can tell me what you think. We can see how I did an amazing job with my SpongeBob. You want to check it out? Let's take a look. Ready? Let's go on a trip. La la la. So this is what I was looking at. Ready? And this is what I painted. And if I go like this, they look exactly the same. All right, let's go back to your little house. Oh, thank you so much. You're welcome. And there he is. There's SpongeBob. Ooh, Slave Patrick. I painted Slave Patrick once with his fishnet tights, or whatever those are called, tights. Yeah, so there he is. So now I'm going to show you the saddest part about face painting is taking it off. But whatever, we have to take it off so we can paint something else, right? Why not? Thank you, Christian. Thanks for hanging out with me while I painted a SpongeBob. So I'm going to show you that when water activated face paint dries, you can actually touch it and it's not going to come off. See, I can slap it around, I can pinch it, I can pinch SpongeBob. Hello, hello, I'm SpongeBob. And he's still there and he did not come off on my hand. Cool, right? So how do you take this off? You can never take it off. Let me have a drink of water because I'm a little parched. Refreshing. Let's go ahead and show you how I take off face paint. Very excited. Hello, Busy. What's up? Busy is my buddy. Look, Busy. We just painted a SpongeBob. Isn't it cute? Isn't it cute? And I was just about to show my buddies here how I take it off. So I was showing that you can slap it and pinch it and punch it and it stays put. So how do we take it off? We like to use baby wipes. I like to use the Huggies baby wipes because they're so soft and they don't smell like anything and they're made for sensitive skin. And no, I am not sponsored by Huggies, but hopefully one day I will be. So Huggies, if you're watching, I'm your girl. I buy them in bulk. SpongeBob's a big guy. You're so funny. Say hello to Z for me. All right, so this is how I take off face paint in a way that I'm able to preserve it forever and ever until the end of time. So I place the baby wipe right on top, and then I just press gently like this. Me, 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 me. And then you're going to start seeing that the face paint starts to come through the baby wipe. Like so. And it's just like all of a sudden, it becomes translucent and you can see him clearly, like down to his shoes. So I just kind of press around for a second. You could just wipe it off, but it's not as satisfying. Wait a second, is that Mickey Mouse? This? Yeah, it's Mickey. He turned into Mickey. And then we're just gonna press, press, press. Okay, I think I'm overdoing it with the pressing. And then what I do is I go lift up the wipey and it comes off on the wipey where he's gonna live forever and ever until the end of time. And I just kind of hang it up like closed when you hang up close to dry. And now if I touch it, now it comes right off. Now there are colors in face paint that are more pigmented than others and they leave residue. And green is one of them. So you're gonna see that some of the green lines are like, we never wanna go, never. Sometimes yellow can be that way too. They can be feisty, but it's not a stain. It's just residue. So it stays put on your skin until you use soap and water. So if I wasn't gonna paint anything else, I would totally just go wash my arm and be done with it. But since we're gonna paint another thing, we're not gonna do that. Yeah, that was a little scary for sure. Those wipes will be worth millions. That would be amazing. That would be super amazing. Well, we painted SpongeBob, and before I show you guys my super special surprise, I feel like painting at least one more thing. So what do you guys think we should paint? We did SpongeBob. There was somebody here earlier that requested a paw. So maybe we could do a quick paw while you guys request other things, and then we'll go from there, okay? A paw, not to be confused with papa, papa. And so I usually do paws in a fun color because I do it for little kids. So let's do it not in green. because it's a little stainy. What do we do purple? Let's do purple. I'm feeling purpley today. Plus, it's fun to say purple because it's hard to say purple. It's like purple. I like purple. Yeah, I think he might have left, Christian. Like he said, he had to record a video or something. We'll do it anyways, and while you guys give me some ideas. Otherwise, I'm gonna paint whatever I want. Whatever I want. I don't know what I want, but I want it now. I want you, cause I am Mr. Fan. I don't know, maybe Busy has any requests or anything that you guys have been watching lately, any cartoons, any new stuff. You know, I always ask my son, I'm like, hey Pablo, what should I paint? Like what would do really well in a video? And he gives me really cool ideas. Like remember the Borsoi dog? Let me do it for you. Yeah. So I don't know. All right, so I'm just gonna do a quick little paw just for funsies. So the paw is just a little oval-ish because it's not a circle. And I do them just like that. And then I do 4 little circles like so. You could also do this with a filbert brush, which I'm learning how to use a filbert brush, but I like round brushes. I just have so much fun with it because I feel like I'm drawing, you know? And I like to be in control. And then I grab a darker color, like I mix the purple with a little bit of blue and I do this. If I'm painting this on a little kid, I just kind of, this is where I would stop. Like I would do this, maybe do a white highlight. But if this little kid's being really good and they're like, okay, all right, I trust you, then I keep going and I outline it. Otherwise, this is where I would stop. Maybe add some glitter or some white highlights. So it really depends on the kid that's sitting on the chair. But that alone looks cute, right? It does look cute. And then let's just outline it just for the poops and laughs. My username says I live in Carolina. No, my name is actually Carolina. Well, it's Carolina. My name is Carolina the Doodler. And I live in Florida. And, you know, I do all kinds of fun stuff here. I do events. I do face painting for parties and really cool events. And I also do art classes and paint-alongs and doodle mashups. So see, like, there's not a lot of toddlers that would sit through me doing this part right now, which is why I stop at the 2 colors. And then, hello, Party Cow. I like your name. Party Cow. That's an awesome name. I'm trying to think of a song for you. Moo. Okay, so in the rare cases where the toddler is like, yeah, I'll let you paint me. No, we're in South Florida, so we live down by Miami. You've heard of Miami? It's like probably the city that most people know about Florida. And there you go. There's a little silly little paw. Let's see. What should we paint next? What should we paint next? Let's ask Party Cow. Party Cow! Well, we should do a cow. Oh, this is how you wipe it off, by the way, in case anybody new here is wondering. I just press, lift, bye-bye, little paw, paw, and then I go, and then I grab another wipey and I just wipe it off. Ta-da! All right, well, I haven't seen any movies lately, any good cartoons, other than like the usual stuff that I always. Yeah, you want to see a cute cow? Let's do it. Let's do a little cute cow. Let's do it. Why not? And then after that, I think we should do a little game. A little game, right? Let's see. Cute cow. I do have one, but it's just a face. And it's just a baby. Let's see. Let's do something adorable. Something adorable. There's so many adorable cows in the world. What the world needs now. Hello, Sunday vibes. Sunday vibes that's arrived. Sunday vibes. I'm trying to think of what to paint. I just did SpongeBob. You want to see? I will show you. I'm gonna show you. That was SpongeBob. Hello. Who lives in the pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants. Those are his moves. By the way, Sunday Vibes has some amazing moves. I hope you guys get to see it one day. And then I did a little paw. Hello, Papa. Papa. And now I was about to do a cow, unless somebody has like a cooler, anything I do is adorable. Well, let's just do the cow then. Why not? For poops and laughs. Let's just do it because I do what I want. Do what I want. That one long hair that covers its eyes. What? The one with the long hair that covers its eyes. Which one is that? A cow? I'm gonna Google that. Cow. Is that a thing? Is that what you're talking about? I hope so. A cow with long hair that. Oh, I see what you're saying. Those cows that have like the cool. A roller skating cow. Wow. Talk about a mashup. Let's we can try. You know what? We can make it if we try. We can do whatever we want. We can do whatever we set our minds to. You know what? We should make it and make it look like he's wearing a wig, and that'll make everything just better, you know? It'll be like a wigged cow. Oh my goodness. All right, let's try it. You know what? I feel like those cows are usually brown. So why don't we use my skins palette? Haha! I like to use my little skin tones palette because it has all the colors that I need for the browns. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Christian. Aw, see, Christian's my new friend. He's my new buddy. My new buddy. I appreciate that so much. Anytime you guys want to help out your new buddy, Carolina the Doodler, you can share my stuff. Even if you just go in like one video and you comment on it or you like it. I just want you to love me. No. It helps me a ton, actually. It helps me a ton. So anything that you do that shows a little love is a big deal for me. It makes me so happy. All right, I keep looking at the cows because I'm trying to find like the perfect cow, but there's no such thing as the perfect cow. They're all perfect. Moo, moo. Say boo. Amumu, 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 amumu. Yes, you are my buddy. My buddy. Okay, so I'm just gonna go for this silly little cow. I'm gonna do his, oh gosh, I forgot what it's called. His snout, his thing in the front of his face. And we're just gonna do this and give him like a little da 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 da. There's no such thing as a perfect anything. It's true. It is like an opera. Say boo. Me, 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 me. Okay, and I'm a rebel, so I'm not even gonna clean that brush. I'm just gonna keep on adding colors because I do what I want. Okay, so this is a tricky little cow. Why did I pick such a hard one? I don't know. You know what it is? Is Busy likes to challenge me. Busy is like, listen, you could do a regular cow, but what about the one with the hair on his face? Hurrah! It's Vanessa Lopez! Oh my goober! It's the Candy Muppets all united in one place. Reunited and it feels so good. Me, 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 me. Reunited cause it's understood. It's the Candy Muppets all up in a room. Me, 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 me. What's up? Yes, it's a cow. It's a cow. But it's not just any cow, Busy. It's the cow with the hair on his face. So this is special just for you. So Vanessa Lopez and Sunday Vibes meet Busy, one of my favorite buddies here on my lives, and Christian, one of my new favorite buddies also, who just, we met today, but Christian's been hanging out with me the whole time. So meet everybody. Hello. Oh my goodness. Who's Moon Siren? Who is Moon Siren? I don't know, but I love it. Hello. Doesn't Florida get the most hurricanes? You know what? Shh, don't jinx it. Shh, we're not supposed to say that out loud. We're not supposed to. Actually, we haven't had any in a few years. We haven't. And it's been nice. It's been nice and quiet with the hurricanes. Oh, hey, wow. Oh, okay, so I got two. Oh, okay, 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 okay. I just saw, all I saw was Vanessa Lopez. That's right. You are Moon Siren. Moon Siren, Moon Siren. Okay, so I'm doing the part with the hair. I'm freaking out a little bit because it's scary, but we're doing it because that's how we do it. That's how we do it. We we do hard things and we don't give up, right? Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna turn around and hurt you. Oh, that's a lot of hair. You want to be in a hurricane? You know what? It's not that bad, actually. I mean, it depends where you live. I've never been in one where anything like serious happened. Well, actually, I have in Orlando. It's just loud. There's a lot of rain. There's a lot of wind. You do have a lot of time to prepare, right, guys? For everybody that lives in Florida, because you see it coming from like a month before. So you buy a lot of snacks. Yeah, hunker down. That's right. Never give up. Never give up. And then that's it. You gain a couple pounds in like 2 days. Yep. We eat all the snacks before the power goes out. That's how we roll in Florida. And then, sometimes nothing happens. Sometimes you lose power, maybe. Obviously, I don't want to play it down. There's a lot of places where they actually get hit pretty hard and it gets scary. But I've never been through one of those. Not like that. Exactly. Moon Siren and Sunday Vibes, they know what's up. They know the drill. You get all the schnackish. And that's really all you can get. Like, you get a lot of toilet paper because that's what we do in the United States when things are hard. We get toilet paper. It's like, what's going on in the world? I don't know, but you better get toilet paper. Get all of it. Make sure you have paper towels. For some reason, you need a lot of toilet paper and paper towels, like in every room in the house. And what else do we need? Yes, shelf milk, exactly. You lived through Andrew? Oof, Andrew was scary, right? That was a real one. See, Sunday Vibes went through a real hurricane and it was not fun. You were in Ian. Ooh, Chef Boyardee. Look at you. Yeah, because you can't cook, so you gotta eat stuff that's like easy, just in case. Ice. We love our ice. I think the thing that's like, annoying too is not annoying, but that's hard is that it's hot because hurricanes usually happen in the summertime. So in the summertime, the weather's not always fine, and that's when it's just hot. So if you lose power and stuff, ugh, that part's yucky because you're gonna sweat. You're gonna sweat a lot. Okay, this is kind of happening, right? This cow is cowing. The cows are cowing. Chef Boyardee, you're so funny. Hooray for Chef Boyardee! And then we're gonna try to be like such professional artists, and we're gonna throw some like highlights. 'Cause this cow is fancy. This cow is like goes to the salon. This cow goes to Vilma and gets her haircuts and stuff. We're gonna give it some little whititos right there. You should go to Texas in the summer. Oh my goodness. I used to live in Texas, and you put water on the sidewalk in Texas in the summer and it immediately evaporates. I've never seen anything like it. It was incredibly hot. I think the hottest day that I lived through was 106 degrees. It was insane. It was brutal. My dog would pee and the pee would just go. We lived in San Antonio, Texas, and it was pretty cool, I must say. It was pretty cool. I liked it. Yep. How does the song go? The skies at night, no, the stars at night are big and bright. Bop, 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 bop. You're in the heart of Texas. Yeah, we went to the Alamo. That was pretty cool. A little stinky, but it was cool. No way. 130 plus. What? Where was that? That sounds like torture. That sounds like super mega torture. Yeah, it was really hot in Texas. It was no joke. Okay, so uh, this is the most difficult cow I've ever painted. What is going on? Oh, Midland. Okay, well, that makes sense. You're in like the heart of Texas, like for real. For real, for real. All right, I should be outlining this in brown because Vanessa Lopez is watching. And Vanessa has like the best outlining selections of colors. So I need to impress her right now. I need to impress her. You like it, Busy? I need to impress Vanessa Lopez, who uses like, and Sunday Vibe. She's like, oh, I use ink blue instead of black. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, I use black. Ah! Um, so I'm gonna impress my buddies, okay? Here we go. And you know, if you guys stick around, as soon as I'm done with this super difficult cow that I'm painting, I have a surprise for you all. And I just really want to show you. Really want to show. Oh, I impress you. Ah. It's if oh my gosh, I bet Christian. Oh yeah. All right, I'm gonna outline this little dude, and then we're gonna give him a soul. Oh no, it's too. Oh no, the table. It's broken. That's too thick. That's too thick. See, it's hard to outline in colors that are not black because I'm really good at getting the black to be flowy, but not the other colors for some reason. I have issues. What palette is that? Is that Wolf? Yeah, yes, it is. It's my favorite Wolf palette. It's called Skins. Sometimes it's called Flesh. Ooh. I like the ones they call Skins, but it has all these browns in it, and that's it. It's just browns. Every brown you could need. Brown, 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 brown. And it's the best. You'd be surprised how much I use this palette. A lot. A lot. I take it to all my gigs. It's my favorite palette in the world. And then I also use their 12 color palette. Will Silly Farm be carrying Wolf soon? I hope so. I've heard it through the grapevine. I guess you wonder how I knew that Silly Farm is gonna carry you. But yeah, I hear there's really good things happening over at Silly Farm. And we're gonna be sharing really soon all this good stuff because I have friends in low places now. Cause I got friends in low places where the face paint flows. Yeah, so stick around for all the things, all the things. Oh, you know what? I could show you guys these really cool face paints that I got at Silly Farm recently. If you don't know what sillyfarm.com is, they are the biggest face paint supply store in the world. And they don't even pay me to say that, okay? I just got to share it with you guys. And I recently got their black and white, and it's pretty cool. Maybe we can test it later, and we can check it out together. Together! Because I like to try new things, you know? Okay, so there's the hair and the eye. This cow is emo, not emo. Emo, not emo. Emo's a bird. Did you guys know that that's the meat in those supposed turkey legs that they sell at Disney? I think it's emu. I heard somebody say that. Maybe it's a rumor. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Maybe somebody can correct me. Bye, Christian. All right. Yay. All right. Go talk to your dad, buddy. Have fun. Christian was so sweet. He wants to own a football team one day. He wants to play football one day. So we were just chatting it up earlier. All right. So I'm almost done with my little cow. Mer. Mer. That cow is like, my milk sucks. Yeah, my milk sucks, but whatever. Ugh. Yeah, he doesn't care about anything. He doesn't even want to hang out with anyone. He just wants to be in his room all day. All day, that's all he does. Just in his room. He doesn't even have a body. Like, that's how little he cares. This was really hard. This was like the hardest cow I've ever painted. I'm sweating a little bit. Okay, so now we're just gonna grab my 12 color palette, and it's messy, guys, because I only use this at home. Okay, I don't take this one to my events. This is my personal palette that only I put on my own skin, and that's it. Okay, let's give him a soul because he's pretty soulless. He's emo, but he has a soul. You know what I'm saying? And then when I paint stuff like this, I know that Vanessa Lopez would probably do this in another color, but I'm not at that level yet of other colors, so I'm just gonna do a little white outline. And I like doing this when I paint these little cheek art things on kids at parties because it looks like a sticker. So I paint the whole thing and then I'm like, hold on. And I do this. Sometimes I mess up and I go over the lines, but they don't care. They just want to have fun with me. And I just do like this quick little outline. You can do it in any colors. Sometimes when I'm feeling very confident, I'll do like lime green or something. And then it looks like a little sticker. And that's it. And then, of course, I do dot, 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 and dot, dot, dot. And that's it. Meow, 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 meow. Okay, so you guys know that I love to paint, but I'm not by any means a genius. So I do look at reference. So I'm going to show you guys what I was looking at, and then I'll compare. Okay, let's take a trip. So I was looking at this guy. Hello, way cuter. But this is what I painted. And if I go like this, they look exactly the same, right? Don't you think? But anyways, I did use a reference like always. But that was fun. That was fun to paint. He looks delicious. No, no, you can't eat my cow. He's my friend. He's my little friend. Let's see if he's dry. Okay, so this is a good time for me to show you that when you use water activated face paint and it dries, it doesn't just come off. It stays nice and powdery to the touch. You can pinch it, you can slap it, you can punch it, and it's still going to be there. The only way that you're going to take this off is you activate it with water. So I like to use baby wipes. My favorite are the Huggies baby wipes. And no, this is not brought to you by Huggies, unfortunately, but one day it might be. So what I do is I put on the baby wipe right on top, and then I press. And I have zero attachment to this emo cow or anything that I paint. He's so nutrient dense. So I always just wipe them off and I paint the next thing because that's how I roll. Okay, I'm a rebel. So as soon as you start seeing the little cow shining through, shine bright like a diamond, shine bright like a diamond, then you just lift this off and it moves over to the baby wipe where he will live forever and ever until the end of time. And then when I touch this one, it comes right off. And I tell parents to do this for the kids, those kids that are like, I never want to take a shower. I always tell them, oh, you know what? When you're ready to take a shower, this is how you take it off. And they like that. They like that a lot. All right, so before I show you guys my big, incredible surprise, I want to show you something cool. I usually paint with this black and white. I just got these. They're so brand new. They smell delicious. These are my black and white paints that I use for outlining. I've been using Wolf for over 20 years, and it's just absolutely one of my favorite brands out there. But lately, I have been, oh, welcome back, Christian. Lately, I've been expanding my horizons, and I've been trying new things. So one of those new things that I want to try today are these. These are the Fab Lux Black and White from Silly Farm. Silly Farm! So why don't we give them a try today and see how I like them, okay? I hope I like them. No, I'm just kidding. I have a feeling that I'm going to like them. I hear good things. So let's see. It's so satisfying to open. Ooh, look at it. I have opened it before and touched it. So those little smudges you see, it's me. It's my fingers. And then let's see the white. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look how beautiful this looks. I know. It's so delicious. So we're going to put these guys up and we're just going to do a couple of tests. What do you think? Your favorites? Yeah? You love them? Do you love them? Do you love it? I love it. I got it at City Farm. All right, so I am going to give this a proper test and I'm going to use clean brushes. I'm not going to mix them with the other paint, okay? And if you're wondering what brushes I use, my favorite brushes, I have a lot of favorite brushes, but these in particular are the stiletto brushes from Body Color. And if you're watching the replay, all of this will be linked in the description. These brushes are my favorite because of many reasons. They're short, they're lightweight, and they're stilettos for a reason. They always stay pointy, but they're extremely soft. So I'm going to show you something really cool. Can you tell which one is older? Can you? Can you tell? Yeah, let me move this so you can see proper. You can't even tell which is the older brush, right? I mean, look at the. Ah! Hang on, let me mix them. They have this cool little palette-y looking tip that you can use for glitter creams and stuff. But look at them. They look exactly the same. Okay, so watch this. I've had this one on the right since 2022. And this one I got this year. I mean, these are extremely long lasting. Granted, I take really good care of them, but still, like, they're amazing. Like, this one is just as pointy as this one. It doesn't fray, it doesn't do anything crazy. So if you want to try a really great brand of brushes, there's a lot of great ones. But if you ask me, this one is one of the best ones out there. So the brand is Body Color Cosmetics, and they don't pay me to talk about them. You know, this is not an ad. This is just me giving you my honest opinion. Right? Busy knows, Busy knows. She's gotten these as well and been using them lately. And you guys remember the Majestic brushes, those black ones that look very similar to these? Well, these are much shorter. Like a regular brush is going to be maybe a couple inches longer than this. Yeah, the gold grip days. Yeah, that's right. You guys use those gold ones. All right, so let's try these paints real quick and see what they're like. So first we're going to try the white. We're going to activate. Activate. Yeah. So I'm gonna first just kind of activate it and see what it feels like. Whenever you guys get new face paint, you have to test them. You have to play with them. Every face paint brand is different. They all respond differently to different amounts of water. So you want to play around until you figure them out. So if you ever buy a new brand and you try them the first time and you're like, I don't like them, give it a proper try. Okay, don't just be dismissive of a brand because it feels different from what you're used to. Just give it a try and do different things with it. Try different amounts of water. So let's see first of all how opaque it is. Oh my gosh, that's really nice. Look at that opacity. That's really cool. They're very nice and smooth. Let's see if I can do some. I am not by any means really good at swirlies and patterns and things like that, but that feels really good. I like it. The dots, let's try dots because I love doing dots. So you can play around with the consistency of the paint and just kind of get different. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, so the white is a winner. I like it very much. And then let's try the black. Let's do a little test. I'm gonna do a circle with the white, like so. And guys, if you're wondering, we are only about 5 minutes away from my big surprise today. So don't leave me because I'm about to show you something that's gonna blow your minds. Okay, and now we're gonna activate the black. Same thing, just put water on the brush. I don't spray the paints ever because I don't like losing control. I like to keep control. So now I should be testing this with a thinner brush, but I'm a rebel and I do what I want. So you activate it just for a few seconds. You don't want to do it too slow or for too little time. You want to actually do it for a minute. And now let's try a little black. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. That's really nice. That's super, super dark. All right. I need to test it with a thin brush. Let's do a little outline. So I'm going to clean this brush. And then I'm going to test this here. Like so. Okay. And now let's try some outlining. Okay. This is not bad at all. You can actually, it's very flowy. Let's outline this circulito. Okay, so that's not the paint's fault. That's my fault. But this is really good. Look at that. And that looks good. And it was flowy and nice. It's got good coverage. It covers, like the black will cover the white pretty nicely. So you know what? Needless to say, I am sold. I'm gonna start trying these out at my events and giving them the real boot camp of, taking them out on the job and see how much I like them when I'm out in the heat and the moisture and all that good stuff with the elements. But as far as the test today, I like it very much. Very, very much. Go check them out. Sillyfarm.com. They're good people. Good people. Like good people, I tell you. And these are the Fab Lux black and white. Okay. All right. Well, I think it's time to show you guys something that is so special to me, so incredibly special. So I'm going to change my setup just a little bit while I tell you that for the past few months, I'm going to say maybe like 3 months or a little bit longer. Behind the scenes, there's been a lot of work that's been going on here at home. My hubby is amazing. He's been working day and night on building me my own app. So today I'm going to show you guys one of the coolest things that I have ever seen. So my family and I have been playing a game for over 20 years. This game is called Doodle mashups, and it's one of the most fun games that you can play with anybody. You can play by yourself, or you can play with your kids, and you're basically drawing things and mashing them up and coming up with really cool designs. And so I've been playing this game on my lives for about a year and about 20 years with my kids and my nieces and nephews and everybody. I have a glove because I'm like Michael Jackson, okay? And I'm going to pull up my camera a smidge and then we're going to turn off the lights. Turn off the lights. And we're gonna open. Oh wait, let me put my code not on camera because you guys don't need to see that. Don't be nosy. Okay, so this year, actually yesterday, we got the news that the iOS App Store finally approved my app. So we're gonna download it together. Hello! We're gonna download. So this brand new app is the actual game of Doodle mashups, but it's the iPad version, and you guys can get it right now on your iPad and play along. So Doodle mashups is a game where you get two words mashed up together, and you just have to come up with what they any creative idea of what you think it should look like. So let's search Doodle. Oops, I forgot the S. Doodle mashups. And look, it's me! Look at this! Doodle mashups game app. It's a creative drawing game app for kids. It's a really cool way to spark creativity with drawing challenges. You combine two random words and you bring them to life. It's great for kids. You know, if your kids love screen time and you want them to do something wholesome and creative, then this is what you should download. It's only $4.99 one time. You don't have to pay for anything else. There's no ads. There's nothing that takes them out of the app. We don't collect your data. We're not asking you for anything. It's just a one-time fun little game. So we've been testing it with my nieces and nephews, and they cannot stop playing it. They keep fighting for it. So, and the same thing happens to me every time my hubby is like, "Here, test it, test it." I get obsessed and I can't stop it. He's like, "All right, give me back the iPad." So let's go ahead and open it, okay? Yay! It has music, and the music was made by my son. Actually, my son Pablo is very talented. So it says, "Welcome. Doodle mashups make silly drawings from two words. Play the game. You spin the wheel and you race the time." It does have a timer, which is really fun because otherwise you're going to be drawing forever. And then you just draw. You can also just draw. You have no timer and you just kind of play and do practice mode. You're about to purchase. Yay! Thank you. If you guys purchase it and you love it, please, please make sure that you also put a review. It would be so helpful. I would be so appreciative. And then you just have fun. So let's doodle. Yay! Okay, so Doodle Mashups, it has two modes. You can play the game or you can just draw. Just draw is just free paint. There's no timer. It's just good, good old fun. So why don't we just play the game? Why not? If you want to play along and you don't have an iPad, you can also just grab a piece of paper, a pencil, a crayon, whatever you have around you, and you can draw. Okay, so the way it works is I'm going to hit play game and we're going to select through a bunch of prompts. So let's just go for it. So it gives you a prompt. If you like what it says, you hit perfect and you start playing. Yay! Thank you, Busy! Woohoo! If you don't like what it says, then you could just hit new prompt and you keep getting ideas. So just for the sake of showing you, I'm going to keep hitting new prompt. So it says jellyfish umbrella. Ooh, that sounds kind of fun. Should we try it? I think we should try jellyfish umbrella. Let me go ahead and hit perfect. And here's where it gives you the option to do quick draw or doodle mode. Quick draw is just 1 minute and doodle mode is 3 minutes. Yay! See if we are about to play. All right, I'm so excited. So let's go ahead and do 1 minute just for the sake of having a crazy time right now, okay? So I'm gonna hit 1 minute. It's gonna do a countdown and we're just gonna start drawing. The timer is right up here. And you can also restart it. You could do a few different things. Just to show you, there's controls on the bottom. You have all the colors, you have gradients. You can change the sizes of your brushes down here. So you can have, the really thick brush or whatever. There's an eraser, a pencil, a marker. There's a go back button, which I love because sometimes I just want to go back one thing, And there's a clear button. So let's do it. Let's go the 1 minute. If you're going to draw along on a piece of paper, we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, go! So jellyfish umbrella. Hey, I'm already nervous. I have 1 minute. Okay, here we go. Jellyfish umbrella. I'm gonna make it umbrella shaped. Oh, let me put this like this so you guys can see what I'm doing. And then we're gonna do some tentacles. I don't have enough time. 39 seconds. This is so derpy. Okay, so this is a judgment-free game. Okay, so don't judge me. That's another cool thing about Doodle Mashups. It's really just to get your creative juices flowing. So don't be shy. Oh wait, I want this lighter. So I'm gonna do that lighter, and I want it lighter. like that. Oh no, 17 seconds. Oh no, the table. It's broken. Okay, black. I need black. No, let's do dark purple. Dark purple for the umbrella. This is so bad. Eyeballs. He needs eyeballs because everything has time's up. Woo. Okay. Yes, this is genuine excitement. Seeing the timer, there we go, I finished it. Seeing the timer gets me like, you got the app. Yay! Thank you so much. Thank you guys for getting it. Tell your friends, share it with your families. Every person that gets to play this game is gonna love it. I absolutely love it. And see, it lets you keep going after so you don't have like, like trauma. It lets you have closure in your life. So I say we do it again. We could do the 3 minute, but I love the 1 minute because it makes you not overthinking. Like it really makes you doodle, which is a thing about doodling is you're not supposed to think too much. You're supposed to just go for it. So let's do another one. If you want to save it, there is a save button down here and it takes a screenshot. Watch. Oh no! Okay, so the screenshot is not working. We gotta do math. This is a feature that we added for kids, grown up check, just to keep things safe. I know there's gonna be an update where there is no grown up check. So because I don't want to do math and I'm terrible at it, we're just gonna take a screenshot. Ta-da! And I have a screenshot. All right, so we're gonna do a new prompt, and I'm gonna put 1 minute on the clock. So I'm gonna do one new prompt. Fox mailbox. I'm not feeling Fox mailbox. Bicycle magnifying glass. No! Crayon jellyfish. Oh, okay, so today we're into jellyfish, but I don't think so. Sandcastle squirrel. Squirrel. Let's see. Whale marshmallow. Oh, I love marshmallows. I don't know. Car paintbrush. Pancake cat. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Maybe we could do like a short stack, like 3 pancakes. All right, let's do it. Why not? Okay, so I'm gonna hit perfect and we're gonna get started. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Okay, 1 minute. I'm gonna clear the screen as soon as it's done. And go. Okay. I don't know what to do. Okay. Thick brush. Pancake. Mmm. Let's do those like thick Japanese pancakes. Those look delicious. Have you guys seen those? Okay. Shut up and draw. I just need my pancakes to look realistic-ish. Oh no! My table! It's broken! Okay. All right. Okay. There we go. That's like a stack of pancakes of sorts. Oh no, I'm running out of time. Why am I overthinking this? No, stop it. Okay. One more line. I just feel like I can do it. I can do it. Jennifer Coolidge says I can do it. She can do it, Carolina. Okay. So stupid. This looks more like a burger because he needs another pancake on the bottom. There we go. Oh no, 2 seconds. Stop it. You did one? It was a rush, right? It is a rush. Well, there's my pancake cat. See, it's a lot of fun because you cannot overthink with the 1 minute. You really have to just do the freaking thing. You just gotta do the cat. You gotta do the pancake cat. All right, what do you say? We do one more. No, let me show you the other one. So I want to show you other stuff in the app that's super cool. So you can go back home. Wait, first let me take a screenshot because I want to save my ridiculous pancake cat. So we can go back home by clicking the little icon on the top, and then you can do just draw. Just draw is just free paint, but it's the same idea. Sometimes you don't know what to draw. You need a little push, so you just kind of keep hitting new prompts, and it's going to give you ideas of things you could draw. Frog kite. I don't remember how to draw a frog, but we can try. So this is the stress-free version of Doodle mashups, where you just kind of, we're gonna do a little frog. And here you can get a little more creative. So it's still doodling, but it's just not as intense doodling. I don't remember what a frog looks like, honestly, but I'm just doing my best, okay? I know they got a little butt. This frog is ripped. He has like really thick thighs, he's just been working out. He goes to the gym every day. He lives a lot. And it's good for him, he's living his best life. And then we're gonna do some spots. Maybe we'll go dark for the spots. There we go. This one is like an old frog. It's got like freckles and stuff. And he's got friends. He goes to Orange Theory on Wednesdays. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, so we'll give him some eyeballs. You know me, everything needs a soul. And this is where things get silly. We're gonna give him his string because it's a kite. Where's he gonna come out of? That looks weird. Whatever. And he's got a little. This does not look right. In my head, it looked a little bit better, but whatever. Whatever. And then we're gonna do like the kid. You know, I'm done with the kite frog. It just looks doesn't look right. We'll do a little person down here, like holding the kite. Like, hey, I'm holding a kite, and it's a frog. You see, I'm overthinking it. But if I was doing this on the 1 minute, it's a whole other beast. So why don't we just play one more game? We're gonna do jungle unicorn. What? That could get pretty wild. I don't know. Unicorn dragonfly. I should have done that. Why did I move on? Starflower, hedgehog crowd. Mailbox chicken. You had me at mailbox chicken. Okay, let's go. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, mailbox, mailbox, mailbox. And he's got the big thing right there. You know me, I gotta put some grass. Oh gosh, okay, this is going well. He needs his, whatever this is called, his crest? I don't know. Crest like the toothpaste. Yeah. And then, do they have the thing down here? I don't know, but they do now. And then he's got his beak. What is happening? I don't even know what's happening. Okay, okay, okay. I gotta outline because I do what I want. And then, what? Okay, when I move to my own house, I want to get a mailbox chicken. Wait, he needs wings. There we go. Wait, wait. The little thing right there for the mailman. There we go. You see how fun this is? Feet. Feet. What, you know what? Let's add him right now. Let's add him right now. He's got like hanging feet. Yes. There it is. The USPS guy is gonna love this mailbox. He's gonna be like, "Oh, how creative!" Let's put right there, USPS. All right, so you guys get to see the world premiere of my brand new app. It's called Doodle Mashups, and it is available on the App Store for iPad. You cannot get it on your phone because it's too much fun to do on a little phone. Like you can't really do all the fun stuff. So it's iPad only. And you know, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Like I said before, there's no ads in the app, there's no purchases, there's nothing. You pay for it one time and that's it. You never have to pay for anything again. We're gonna keep updating and doing cool stuff to it and just making it better and better. But this is the first iteration of the app. My hubby has been working on this for months and it was finally approved yesterday. So this is a very exciting moment for me. I never thought that I would have something like this. And as simple as it is, it's one of the most fun games. My family and I have been playing Doodle Mashups for over 20 years. Just never thought it would be an app. So, oh, thank you, Emmeline. Thank you so much. Yes, you can find it on the App Store. I'm going to put the link on my YouTube and I'll be sharing it everywhere and I'll be putting some videos up so you guys can see how fun it is. So make sure you share it with your friends, you show everybody, your nieces, your nephews, your friends, your kidults in your life. This is good, you know, for ages 4 and up. And yeah, and I'd love to hear how you like it. If you download it and you love it, please make sure that you leave a review. I'm not gonna tell you how many stars, but it should be 5. So it's gonna be awesome just to see what you guys think. So yeah, make sure you share it, okay, and go check it out. Should we do one more? I don't know. It's 8:30. I still got a half hour. I could do maybe something else on my arm. Let me do one more, just because I'm really excited. This is brand new, and I need more fun in my life, and this is the day to do it. So let's do one more. let's do a 3 minute. No, let's do 1 minute. It's more fun. I don't want to do a fox, a goat sandcastle. Wow. Lighthouse lantern. Beach robot. Mm. Beach robot. Beach robot. Nah. I should have done it. Why did I second guess? Soccer ball cat. Soccer balls are hard to draw. Kite blanket. Kit cat. A kitten cat. Some of the prompts are funny. These are randomly selected. These are not things that I put in. So sometimes, a puppy mermaid? That's gonna be so weird. I love it. Let's do it. Okay, let's do a puppy mermaid. This is our last doodle mashup of the day, and then we can paint something else. So if you guys have requests for my arm, let me know. Oh no, oh no. It's starting now. No, she wasn't ready. No. Okay, it's a puppy mermaid. Oh no, oh no. See, I start getting into details. Do not get into details. Do it. Get into details. Who cares? Okay, okay, okay. Pew, pew, pew. Scales, 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 scales. Puppy. I'm just gonna give it a puppy head. It just has a puppy head. Doesn't have a body. It just has the tail. Oh no, 25 seconds. 25 seconds. Oh no, the table. It's broken. Okay, okay. I'm scared. Why do I get so scared? Don't be scared. I don't even know how much. 9 seconds. No, no. What is that? This is terrifying. It's a terrifying puppy mermaid. What happened? Where's his body? Nobody knows. Nobody knows what happened to the body, but there it is. Puppy mermaid. That's the laziest puppy mermaid you will ever see in your life. Okay, that was fun. So, you know what? If you get the game, I definitely recommend doing the 1 minute game because it's wild. It's so wild. You're gonna have a lot of fun. Okay, cool. So let me know how you guys like it, okay? Just I'm gonna post some videos. Make sure you guys comment and tell the world. Add eyes to the body, and it looks like a fish eating a mermaid. He's going. He's like, Gimme, eating a puppy. Oh yes, eating the puppy. Outline it like that. There we go. You see, we get creative in this space. He needs a soul, this fish, even though he's eating the puppy. He needs a soul. There you go. Yeah, exactly. See, I knew what you meant. And then we just gotta add a couple fins, like right there, like so. Make them darker. And there it is. Not mermaid. Yeah, it's okay. You just stuttered. There we go. And now the fish is eating the puppy. He's like, give me the puppy. I love puppy for dinner. No, that's horrifying. I gotta get a screenshot of these too. See, and that's the cool thing. It could be anything you want. You could be as creative as you want to be. Ah, that was fun. I did sweat a little bit, which it's okay. It was a lot of fun. All right, so let's turn the light back on and let's end today's super fun live with maybe one more little painting on my arm, right? Why not? Let me put all my stuff back, my super high tech background. And then let's see, does anybody have any childhood cartoons that you maybe have locked up in your memory and you're like, oh my gosh, I remember that cartoon. Oh, look, by the way, it comes right off. I forgot to show you. This is the fab, the Silly Farm Fabs. All right, let's see. So we have about really 20 minutes left, so we can do one quick little cartoon. Let me see if there's anything that I've been wanting to paint. Um, let's do cartoon. And how about, last time we ended with, ooh, Felix the cat. Felix el gato, el único gato. Let's see what Felix the cat looks like. Felix the cat. Oh, I remember Felix the cat. He's so cute. All right, let's try it. That should be a pretty simple one, right? That should be pretty simple. And why don't we try, since he's black and white, why don't we try it with these guys, okay? Ooh, Teletubbies. Teletubbies. Which one was your favorite? Teletubbies are so funny looking. Let's see. Let me check out both, and then I'll decide if I have time to do a Teletubby. Let's see. The Teletubbies were, what were their names? Their names were they're so freaky. Dipsy, Poe. I remember Poe. Tinky Winky. La la. Wow, Teletubbies. Okay, now I'm like really torn because I want to know a Teletubby. Which one was the most popular Teletubby? Poe? Lala? Let's do Lala. All right, Busy. We're gonna take a segue and do a Teletubby because how could I pass this up? They're so freaky. They're so scary. But why do they look like that? Oh my god. All right, let's do a Teletubby. Sometimes I feel like a Teletubby. Sometimes I feel like a Teletubby. Let's see, I'm gonna find one. Okay, I found one. You don't have to go and confess. We're looking for you. We gon' find you. We gon' find you. Um, oh, here we go. Let's do this one. This one looks better. Okay, this is gonna be a challenge. Usually my last painting, I paint it as fast as I can so they look a little derpy, but it's fun for me. So let's do a super fast Teletubby. Let's do a super fast Lala and see what happens. Okay? Let me open this because I'm a professional and I like to look at reference pictures because that's how I roll. Okay? Okay, here we go. That's right. That is your name. Lala. All right, so we're gonna use two palettes for this one, and I know Busy understands. Um, I'm like speaking for Busy over here. Busy's like, I don't understand. Why did you do this to me? I put my setup back. I'm gonna use my um, sponge. Let's do a little face, and let's just go for it. Let's see if I can do this. Okay? You know what I missed? The song from Doodle mashups that was playing the whole time. I miss it now that it's gone. All right, so they have like a little round. I'm gonna try to do it small. That's my favorite thing to say, so that I can fit like the whole thing in there, okay? And then I'm also gonna do some um, markers in there with a darker brown so that I know where the nose is gonna go and all that good stuff. So let's dry. Okay, I'm gonna do some eye holes. So it's gonna look scary for a second. It's gonna look scary the whole time, honestly. Why am I? Who am I kidding? So he's got his little eye holes. And then we do his little mouth hole right there. I did? No, I didn't. Say eye sockets. There we go. Is that better? We're gonna do his little eye sockets because I'm such a professional. And then yellow. We're gonna get yellow because it was all yellow. I think that's almost everything that I need my Skins palette for. Yellow, I'm telling you, look how much yellow I use. I always say like yellow is a color that you use a surprising amount of, and compared to the every other color other than white, my yellow always gets depleted really, really quick. So yellow is important in my palette, apparently. And it's hard to find a good yellow. Not today. Okay, so I'm being extremely ambitious with my time, and I'm doing Lala at an angle. It's angled Lala. Yeah, I'll sing you guys a song when I do this. La 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 la. La 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 la. These are Teletubby ears. They're very peculiar. It's a fun word to say. Peculiar. Peculiar. Okay, all right, we're getting somewhere. I guess this could be a little pointier. I keep looking at the time because I don't want to go past my time. Because time is important. Okay, so Lala has like a weird little lightning bolt looking thing. That goes like this. feel like you guys should be a little closer. Close your eyes. Okay, is that better-ish? I don't know. It don't matter. Okay, so Lala has a really funny shaped body. So let's do it. Boom. She's all like bombastic. I'm the fantastic. We're gonna do like a stubby Lala because I don't have a lot of room on my arm. Okay, so she's like squished. Don't worry, she's gonna have more more body than that. I just need to go in stages so I don't overdo it. Like so, and then this could come out a little more. Yeah. And then we go over it. Now that it's the first layer is kind of dry, we do a second layer. And now we do some feet. And then we're gonna do an arm that comes out of here. And the hand is kind of like this-ish, which that might get covered, but there's a plan, okay? You gotta trust the process. You gotta trust the plan. Trust. I'm gonna do something from my reference picture. You just have to believe, okay? Don't just believe. There can be miracles when you believe. Okay, so Lala in this reference picture is holding a big orange ball. So that's what that is. It's not her belly or his belly. It's Lala, boy, who cares? I don't know. Lala. Okay, so I know that this looks hopeless because there's nothing going on yet, but we're gonna shape Lala a smidge. We're gonna give it some slight shading here and there. And then we're gonna outline. Because that's the order of things, the natural order of things. I'm gonna add some orange down here, like so. Maybe some on Lala's butt, like that. And then, can't help it. So we're gonna shape this guy a little bit. Oh no! But how cool is my app, guys? How cool is it, right? It's like the best thing in the world. I can't wait to play it more and share it, scream it off the rooftops. So I'm just gonna talk so much about it in the days to come, and I'll keep posting about it. And I hope that the whole wide world sees it and gets it, and the world would just be a better place when everybody has doodle mashups, you know? Okay, I'm just spending way too much time on that part. So let's go with the features. Now we're gonna do his little face. Okay, so we have the eye sockets. Now we're gonna put some eyes in there. I'm just gonna do a little bit of white and make it look really scary for a second. Because the whole bottom of the eye is it's addictive. Yay! Are you playing it? Oh my goodness! You just made my night. I'm so happy. You love it already. Oh, thank you, Busy. Busy are my friends. I'm gonna sing you your song. Ready? You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. Busy has her own song. B and Z have their own song. Okay, so the eyes are dark brown. Should I do dark brown? Yeah, why not? I'm a professional. I'm such a professional. I'm gonna just grab my super dark brown because if I put black, it's gonna look really freaky. It's gonna look like something out of like Friday the 13th. Oh man, you just made my night telling me that you love it. That makes me so happy. So happy. Yay! He looks just like me. Looks just like you before you go live. No, kid. You're like, I don't like going live. Okay, so now there's Lala's eyes. Lala's eyes. I feel like one day, you know what? Maybe the next time that I go live, the entire time I'm just gonna play doodle mashups. The entire 2 hours. I'm gonna play doodle mashups until my brain just is exhausted. It'll be like a doodle mashups marathon. And it's gonna be so much fun. At least for me. I just want everybody to know about it, you know? Okay, so there's Lala's open little mouth. Hello. I feel like it needs to look more smiley. Yeah. Okay, so this is the part that could make or break Lala. So let's be very careful here. I've dusted most of the color off my brush and I need to do a little nose. Okay, I took off too much color. Let's add some brown. Let's try this. Ooh, okay, all right, okay. And then we need more brown. And we're gonna do some cheeks that kind of cover the bottoms of the eyes. What time is it? 8:48. Oh no! Yeah, Z says it's creepy. It is right now. Z, have you ever seen Teletubbies before? It's a little wild. It's a little wild, that show. There's a baby that's the sun. I don't know any Teletubby song. Otherwise, I would be singing for you guys right now. But I have no memories, no recollections of Teletubbies music. Teletubbies top hits. The top hits of the 80s, 90s, and today. Okay, inside the ears. Like so. He hasn't seen it before. Yeah, I mean it's more for like little kids, right? It's like for just a baby. Just a baby. Probably would not enjoy it very much. Okay, let's outline. Let's do it. This could ruin everything or it could make it amazing. So let's find out. Okay, okay. Okay, we are going to, oh no, I'm seeing double a little bit because it's late at night and my eyes have been working hard all day. So I would like to thank my eyes for doing such a phenomenal job helping me see and look around all day. I appreciate my eyesight. Elf ears, yeah, it does have elfish ears. It does. And he has like this round little head. Ooh, oh boy. We completely omitted any neck that was supposed to be there. We were like, you know what? You don't need a neck today. He just Lala ate a lot of donuts and, you know, doesn't have a neck anymore. Just indulged a little bit too hard over the holidays. And now this is what happens. All right, this is going actually surprisingly well. I still have 10 minutes. All right, this part, I don't know if I want to do black. I'm gonna just do it. Who cares? I'm holding my breath. Whew, okay. That's funny. You just stuffed a powdered donut in your mouth. You see? You're manifesting with your nalas and your donuts. Ah, there you go. There you go. Oh no, I ran out of paint. Let's go the other way. Yay! This ball is not as round as it should be, but who cares? We do what we want. There we go. Lala is almost done. Just gotta give it a soul because it's extremely soulless at the moment. This is Lala's cousin, Lolo. Lala had to go on vacation, and Lala sent their cousin Lolo. Okay, let's give it this freaky little soul right there. Eh, okay, all right. Eh, oh, Lala. And then let's make it shiny because I like things when they look shiny. Shiny butt. That's adorable. I don't know about you guys, but I think this is adorable. There it is in all its glory. Lala the Teletubby from the hit show of the early 2000s. Teletubbies! Teletubbies are our friends. Oh, wait, it's missing one minor detail. Tuck, 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 and then tuck, 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 and then ta da! La la! Oh la la! I don't remember the Teletubby song, but just hear it in your head, and then you're good. We'll just do, 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 do. I surprisingly still have 8 minutes to go, and I love to take up every minute of the time. You know what? Let's be crazy. Let's do one more doodle mashup to close the day because I'm excited. I can't stop thinking about it. I'm just over here looking at my iPad like, hello. So we did Lala. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked it. And I'm just gonna grab the iPad one more time. We're gonna do whatever we want today because it's a good day. It's a good day. I'm on the App Store. I have a new app, and we need to celebrate that until the last minute, right? Look at that! It's a fish eating a puppy. We are back with the fish eating, or the puppy eating fish. Um, it's a new thing. You know, you've been finding all these fish in the ocean just eating puppies. You already said that. Okay, so I'm gonna do a new one. I'm gonna do another 1 minute, and let's just keep living it up, okay? So if you're just joining me, my name is Carolina The Doodler, and I'm going to be done in 7 minutes, but I want to show you guys my brand new app, Carolina's Doodle Mashups. This is a super fun game that you can play with your kids. It's great for ages 4 and up, and it's just an addictive game, like Busy says. Once you start playing, you cannot stop. So let's go ahead and play another round, okay? Thank you, Sunday Vibes. Thank you for the love. So let's do a new prompt. Snowman unicorn. All right, let's do that. Perfect. I'm gonna do quick draw, which is my favorite mode because you have no time to overthink it. And we're gonna clear. Okay, okay. Snowman. Snowman unicorn. I can't see that color. We're gonna do light blue. Snowman unicorn. Oh my goobers. Snowman. Okay, there's my snowman. Oh no, I'm scared. I'm so scared. Okay, alright. We're just shading for some reason. And then we're gonna do then, oh, he needs a scarf. There I go again with the details. Why do I always do that? Terrible scarf. And then we're gonna lower that. Oh gosh, we have 22 seconds. What is that? What even is that? Those are his ears. Okay, okay, he needs a face. Is that a unicorn? Make it a donkey unicorn. That's so bad. That's terrifying. What is that? I should have done like a unicorn head. It's okay. Let's do another one. Let's forget that this happened. You know what? I never want to forget. I'm gonna take a screenshot. I'm gonna keep it forever until the end of time. All right, I'm gonna clear. I'm gonna do a new prompt. Bear robot. Ooh, no. Penguin koala. Shoe squirrel. Snail kitten. Hmm. No. Unicorn lemonade. Balloon tea. Firefly leaf. I don't remember what they look like. Moon rainbow. That sounds pretty. Balloon sandwich. Balloon sandwich. Hmm. Tent banana. Dragonfly marshmallow. Raccoon lion. Lantern kite. Octopus star. Duck mushroom. Let's do it. Duck mushroom. 1 minute. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, duck mushroom, duck mushroom. I don't know why I chose this. Why did I choose this? Can't see that. Okay, I need this to be bigger. Duck mushroom. There's the mushroom. And he has a duck bill. Like this. And then that's the inside of his duck bill. This is so stupid. I don't even know what I'm doing. What am I doing? He has duck hair. Duck tails. Ooh. He has duck, duck mushroom. I don't know. I don't know. This is what came out. I didn't even know what I was gonna do. But it's a duck. He's in the pond. No, pond. Ooh, okay, that's something. That's an interesting looking duck mushroom. Let's take a screenshot of that. All right, let's do another one. I'm just gonna do this until I run out of time, okay? So I got 3 minutes left, and let's do another prompt. Oh, I didn't see what that said. Pirate rainbow, mushroom snail, soccer ball tent, porcupine, porcupine. Ooh, double word. Comet puppy. That sounds kind of fun. Flower leaf. Fish tea. Octopus school. Lighthouse balloon. Goat hat. Bah. Candy cane hat. Hmm. Turtle crayon. You had me at turtle crayon. Let's go. Let's go. Clear that. Let's do a turtle crayon. Ready? Turtle crayon. Turtle crayon. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Just do the turtle crayon. His shell is a crayon. Yeah. This one's an ode to Crayola because they are the best crayons in the world. And then, come on, come on, come on. Oh no, I ruined it. Oh no, the table, it's broken. Green legs. See, the tip of the crayon is his tail. How much time do I have left? 16 seconds. No. Why do I have this need to fill everything in? What's wrong with me? He's cute. He's a happy turtle. Meow, meow, meow. There you go. I did it. It's a turtle crayon. I don't know, but I like this one. I like it a lot. Let me give it some floor. Maybe some highlights. There we go. All right. Well, that was a lot of fun today. I'm really, really happy. If you are interested in doodle mashups, you can find this. Oops, I'm hitting the wrong button. You can find this in the App Store on Apple. Let me show you guys the App Store. You just go to your App Store and you type Doodle Mashups. Make sure you're on your iPad, and then it's going to come up right there. This is the one right here, Doodle Mashups. You tap on that, and it looks just like this. It shows you some examples. These are some of the Doodle Mashups that I've done before. And it's only $4.99. There's no ads. We don't ask you for anything ever again. There's no way to leave the app and go to the internet. Nothing like that. It's super safe for kids. It could be for any age, but it's great for kids 4 and up. This helps you spark your creativity, and it gives you something fun to do when you're on the screen time that is not just wasting time. You're getting your creative juices flowing. And I can tell you honestly that all the kids in my life are obsessed. Like, they can't put it down once they start playing, and I'm included in that bunch. So make sure you guys go check this out in the App Store, okay? So thank you all so much for being here today. It was a super blast to get to show you all this and do all these fun doodles on the arm. I will be live every Thursday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern here on YouTube. So make sure that you check it out. If you're watching the replay, thank you for watching. And make sure you join me every Thursday, all right? Thank you, everybody. I have to say my farewell. Thank you for tuning in. From beginning to end, we were once a bunch of strangers, but now you're all my friends. I will see you all next Thursday. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. I love you more.